Daily Words of God. The work of conquest done on you people is of the deepest significance. In one regard, the purpose of this work is to perfect a group of people, which is to say, to perfect them, that they may become a group of overcomers, as the first group of people made complete, meaning the firstfruits. In another regard, it is to let created beings enjoy God's love, receive God's full and greatest salvation, to let man enjoy not only mercy and loving kindness, but more importantly, chastisement and judgment. From the creation of the world until now, all that God has done in His work is love, without any hatred for man. Even the chastisement and judgment you have seen are also love, a truer and more real love, a love that leads people onto the right path of human life. In yet another regard, it is to bear testimony before Satan. And in still another, it is to lay a foundation for spreading future gospel work. All the work He has done is for the purpose of leading people onto the right path of human life, so that they may live as normal people. For people do not know how to live, and without this guidance, you will only live empty lives. Your life will be devoid of value or meaning, and you will be utterly incapable of being a normal person. This is the deepest significance of conquering man. You are all descendants of Moab. When the work of conquest is carried out in you, it is great salvation. All of you live in a land of sin and licentiousness, and you are all licentious and sinful. Today, you are not just able to look upon God, but more importantly, you have received chastisement and judgment. You have received truly profound salvation, which is to say, you have received God's greatest love. In all that He does, God is truly loving toward you. He has no ill intention. It is because of your sins that He judges you, so that you will examine yourselves and receive this tremendous salvation. All this is done for the purpose of making man complete. From beginning to end, God has been doing His utmost to save man, and has no desire to completely destroy the men He created with His own hands. Today, He has come among you to work, and is such salvation not even greater? If He hated you, would He still do work of such magnitude in order to personally guide you? Why should He suffer so? God does not hate you or have any ill intentions toward you. You should know that God's love is the truest love. It is only because people are disobedient that He has to save them through judgment. If not for this, saving them would be impossible. Because you do not know how to live and are not even aware of how to live, and because you live in this licentious and sinful land, and are yourselves licentious and filthy devils, He cannot bear to let you become even more depraved. He cannot bear to see you living in this filthy land as you do now, trampled on by Satan at will, and He cannot bear to let you fall into Hades. He only wants to gain this group of people and thoroughly save you. This is the main purpose of doing the work of conquest on you. It is just for salvation. If you cannot see that everything done on you is love and salvation, if you think it is just a method, a way to torment man, and something untrustworthy, then you might as well go back to your world to suffer pain and hardship. If you are willing to be in this stream and to enjoy this judgment and this immense salvation, to enjoy all of these blessings, blessings that cannot be found anywhere in the human world, and to enjoy this love, then be good. Stay in this stream to accept the work of conquest so you can be made perfect. Today, you may suffer a little pain and refinement because of God's judgment, but there is value and meaning to suffering this pain. Though people are refined and mercilessly exposed by God's chastisement and judgment, the aim being to punish them for their sins, to punish their flesh, none of this work is intended to condemn their flesh to destruction. The severe disclosures by the Word are all for the purpose of leading you onto the right path. You have personally experienced so much of this work, and clearly it has not led you onto an evil path. It is all in order to make you live out normal humanity, and it is all achievable by your normal humanity. Every step of God's work is based upon your needs, according to your weaknesses, and according to your actual stature. And no unbearable burden is placed on you. This is not clear to you today, and you feel as if I am being hard on you. And indeed, you always believe that the reason I chastise, judge, and reproach you every day is because I hate you. But although what you suffer is chastisement and judgment, this is actually love for you, and it is the greatest protection. If you cannot grasp the deeper meaning of this work, it will be impossible for you to continue experiencing. This salvation should bring you comfort. Do not refuse to come to your senses. Having come this far, the significance of the work of conquest should be clear to you, and you should no longer hold opinions about it, one way or another.